All right, bowlers and parents from Albuquerque, welcome to Holiday Bowl for the title matches of today's JBT tournaments. Scratch division is just starting their title match. We're going to get the second half of Handicap here. You're looking at two bowlers going for their first career JBT titles. Nick Sanchez won the semifinal match to get here. He's also getting a lot of pins, 29 this game. And he's also on a big string, 3 in a row, looking for 4, not to be. Leaves a 3-pin there. He's got an early lead here against top seed Ben Stedman. Ben's led the last 4 rounds. Needs just one more win for that title. May I help you?
What does he have to do for this?
He has to win by he has to win by 30.
Ben has to win by 30?
Yes, Ben has to win by 30.
Okay.
Mrs. Sanchez makes an unexpected appearance on international web TV as her kid covers up the 3-pin. Ben, part of those bowling Stedmans. There's 3 of them at most JBT events. Big sister Hannah, a member of the West Texas A&M successful collegiate team. Little sister Olivia off playing the tuba or something today, I don't know what. And brother Ben comes up with a strike in the 6th frame. He's clean through 6 frames, so he's doing what he's got to do here. Now he's got to find a way to string. Through 5, he trails by 12, and again giving up that other 29, so it's a 41-pin deficit right now. Sounds insurmountable, but we've seen far bigger deficits caught up than that in far less time than the 4 frames he's still got left to fill. You see him playing right around the track area here. Came in at a 166 average today, and that's going up. That's going left. That's going to be a really, really fortunate Brooklyn. He really needed a double, and he'll take him. He doesn't care what side of the lane he's on. We had a chance at 2 different sibling combos making the title matches today, as both the Scheers and the Stedmans were both still alive in the final 4. Ben, the last remaining Stedman, and Ryan, the last remaining Scheer. Nick, the only Sanchez. And he gets over there and gets the strike. So he's clean 2 through 7, even though he had a gutter in the second. Do you consider that clean? So 6 spare, gutter spare is clean to you. Mark. All right. TJ Gaudet, aka the stat department, says yes, he is clean through 7. So when you're the one getting pins and you're clean, that's a great way to win a handicap match. See if you can double up here in the 8th frame. Right there. Ooh, mixes up and leaves a 5. Nick came in a 134 average today. That's going to skyrocket after today's bowling. Early on in the season, the averages fluctuate quite a bit more because we're not splitting as many games as we do late in the season when they have hundreds of games. A good or bad performance doesn't really affect it much. In this case, plus 124 through 8 games will have that average going way up there. Same situation for Ben. 5-pin right in the middle, and he's going to hopefully hook it into it. Boy, oh boy, just barely gets it done. Just barely is good enough in bowling as long as that pin knocks over. So Ben has cut into that lead just a little bit, but these are key shots for him here with that double working 8th frame. Oh, comes up high there. Ben in trouble now. He can spare it up to trail by 5 without the pin, so must have this spare to keep close. There's Ryan Scheer coming onto your screen on the left. These guys are striking and bowling quickly over to my left, so we're going to try and catch a piece of that match too. It's Scheer right now trailing by 20. Ben cross lane at the 6-9-10. Has it. If you don't hear that thwack at the end of the lane you're often used to, we're bowling on twister pins, which you don't see very often anymore. They're all plastic all the way through. To my mind, it seems like the high hits don't carry as well, but the light hits carry amazingly well. Seems like there's a lot of 4-9s and splits that don't get broken up. That's some pretty crazy messengers if they don't. And back to the Brooklyn, he'll take it. B for Brooklyn for B Stedman. So Ben bowling a fine game, but he still finds himself trailing in this match as Sanchez is coming up even finer at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Scheer with the 20-pin leader. He's got the front 5. Mark should do it here for Sanchez. That's going to go left. Not left enough, and it's the same 6-9-10. Ben can strike out still for 224 scratch. Sanchez going at a 206 pace. That's spare strike spare, which would be a difference of 18, which is not enough for Ben. So marking still good for Sanchez. And that's a mark. There we go. So spare on the 9th. If he can do that again in the 10th frame, he'll wrap up the title. Meanwhile, I want to catch a little bit of this scratch action here as they are stringing him over there. William just an unfortunate solid 9. Versus Scheer, who's got the front 5. So that's the story over there. And the story over here is one good shot away from your first title. Well, could have been a lot worse than a 3-pin there as that ball crashes through the middle. He'll happily take that at that point. Scheer for front 6. Got a hook. Oh! Well, he had the messenger, but everything else was DOA, and he gets a 5-7 off of that. Makeable split for him, but here, 3-pin away from a title. Oh yeah, right in the heart. Nick Sanchez, who was last year's Rookie of the Year, is now the leader for Bowler of the Year. So he's going to capture the first event of the season out in New Mexico, Texas. How about that? He was last year's most improved bowler. He had a double-digit average when he entered his first JBT. Been working hard with a couple of coaches. Got it up to 134 now. Let's increase that. And he's going to come up with, of all things, a clean game according to our stats department's TJ to my right. Second gutter doesn't matter. 195 scratch. That's going to earn you titles. So a 2-gutter ball clean game. How about that? And for Ben, nothing at all to be ashamed of here. Is with a mark in the 10th, he'll be clean as well. No, real good shot there. Just didn't quite have as much carry. 9 counts in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and now here in the 10th are going to be the difference in this match. But like I said, nothing at all to hang your head about. Second place in the first event with a fine title match performance. The high finishing Stedman on the day. Hannah going down to Ryan Scheer in the semis. Still a good performance. Olivia off, blowing the trumpet. I like tuba better.
Oh.
Yeah,
See Olivia carrying around a big old tuba out there.
That's a picture.
Good visual, but probably bad reality there. Entsminger now trails by 17, can take it down to 7. Get that messenger, William. Oh, man. Yeah, good hand for Ben there. A clean 200 game. Nothing you can do about that, buddy. Shake your opponent's hand and come back at it again. Good stuff from Handicap, and going to be a good finish here in scratch. Hey, 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 you win. There you go. You happy now? Going to still put a hand in? Oh, all of a sudden the hands are clapping instead of going in the camera's face. Back over here to scratch where William has had some bad luck on this pair so far. Solid 9 in the 6th. And a ripping messenger that doesn't carry in the 8th pin. If not, he's virtually tied in this match. Instead, it's advantage Scheer. He leads by 17 through 6 with a strike working here in the 7th. Can extend to 26 pins. Last season's Bowler of the Year. Just edging out for that honor over Jessica Lardy. Oh, that curls right through the middle, and 4-7-9. Just what we were talking about on these twister pins. In my opinion, the highest just don't break up very well. Hannah's a huge fan of them. And interesting strategical point here. Do you go for the 2 or go for the spare and risk not getting the count? See how Ryan goes about it here. Hard and straight, he's going. Well, I like the strategy there to kind of semi-go for it, but make sure you're getting the 2. That gives him 174 through 8, which is down to a 5-pin lead. Scheer started this match with the front 5, went open and open in the right-hand lane. He's going to have to finish on that lane here in the 10th. That could get real interesting. Up, bowling kind of quickly for him. He's usually a guy who takes his time. Not right now. He's up there firing, and that's way right. And he is really lucky to only leave the 1-2-4 there. Will he spare it up? Who knows, because YouTube only gives us 10 minutes of video at a time. So I'm going to hit the pause and make sure to check out part 2 of this video.